It's time now for a look at latest in local news. In the news, Wayne County High School, the site of an active shooter drill on Tuesday as school business was closed to allow all Wayne County teachers to be on hand to observe the drill. Also invited were the city commissioners of Jesup as well as the media. Chairman of the Wayne County Board of Education, also a member of the Jesup PD, was part of the drill. After the event was over, he had these comments.
Here, Nick Ellis, Jesup Police Department Officer, Chairman of the School Board. They had the safety day here at the high school. Your thoughts on how it went?
I think it went pretty good. Between the city and the county, we have a lot of new officers that have not had a lot of training, but from what we saw today, we felt pretty good about their response to the action, and we'll continue looking into how we can, help them adjust to these plans. Looking forward to meeting with each school to determine what best plan fits each school. We wanted to do this training here at the high school because it's the biggest school, and then we will customize to the smaller schools throughout. Also keep in mind that in talking about the high school, there are 3 other schools that have this design like the high school. So this made it the easiest to work with, and then we'll travel to each school throughout the rest of this year to give everybody a custom plan. The officers did good.
How many officers were on hand? How many emergency?
We had
fire department.
We had we had the Jesup Police Department, Wayne County Sheriff's Office, Scriven Police Department, Wayne County EMA, Jesup Fire, Wayne County EMS, GEMA, GBI, and GSP. We had roughly 17 officers responding. That was a combination of all agencies mixed together, and then we also have our safety and support officers who also. So overall, we had about 30 officers participating from all of the agencies.
You had all the teachers in the Wayne County school system on hand, all the administrators. What's their role? What did the officers tell them if it takes place?
What we wanted them to do is know where the hard corners, how to locate them in their classroom, making sure that their doors are secure, and making sure that they had the experience so that they can share that with their students. Each school will be conducting safety drills just like they do fire drills, and so we want them to also conduct what we call hard corner drills and have that information just to share. And so this experience provided them with a real life experience. We were able to simulate having some active shooters here and give them a real life experience as close as we could for the drill.
During the event, I saw the sheriff and the police chief. They had notepads taking notes. Were they
yes, sir.
the officers?
They are grading the officers and they're grading the instructors. So we're going to be moving into a debrief period after everybody clears out. They will have an opportunity to share their responses and what they saw, what they want us to do better. They'll tell the instructors. Each instructor was responsible for a officer that was primarily responsible. I was responsible for the SRO that's assigned to the high school, so I'll have his evaluation notes. Lieutenant McCullough, who's also one of our firearms instructors, will do it, and Sergeant Rouse. And so each one of us, kind of give an overview of what we've seen. The evaluators that were stationed out here, they are going to give overviews from the overall situation. So we'll compile all that, and we will plan for, another training event that will be just to the law enforcement.
Well, hopefully Wayne County will never see an active shooter drill, but if one does occur, do you feel confident that the law enforcement emergency personnel are trained?
I stand ready. The sheriff and the chief both stand ready, and they are providing us with the tools that we need to be ready. And so they're letting us go to the training that we need, and we also invited our school board members and some of our city commission to be here so that they can also know what those budget items that we're asking for, they'll know what those are needed for.
Well, I appreciate the invite as well. So
yes,
the media was here, but congratulations on hopefully a successful event.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Ball.
And again, those comments of Nick Ellis, again, Chairman of the Wayne County Board of Education, also a member of the Jesup PD. Ever since the tragedy at Sandy Hook Elementary back in 2012, school systems all across the country host these types of drills each year to teach and learn how to better prepare for such an event. Once again, the hope is that Wayne can never experience such an event, but law enforcement feel that they're prepared and well trained for such an event. Once again, school business resumes today. Teachers are at work preparing for Thursday's open house. Each school will have open house tomorrow. The time began from 3:30 to 6 p.m., and then school opens on Friday, August 5th here in Wayne County. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Other news, Jesup City Commissioners met Tuesday evening. Commissioners approved the county's EMA hazard mitigation plan, which has to be in place in order to receive GEMA and FEMA money in case of disaster strikes in the county. EMA Director Donnie Ray on hand explained the plan to the City Commissioners last night, saying they had held 6 meetings before finalizing the plan, which accounts for every type of disaster that could occur, and the plan approved by the City Council at Tuesday's meeting. Public Works Director Eddie Williams given permission to begin the bid process for a side arm mower. Building Inspector Don Heron given permission to begin the bid process for a new pickup truck. City approved the low bid from Threads Contractors out of Mershon, Georgia at $22,225.22 to put up a fence around the landfill. Don Heron, building inspector, on hand with a list of steps that need to be taken in order for the city to begin the demolition of a dilapidated home. It begins with an inspection of the home, followed by notifying the owner, then taking the owner to environmental court, getting an order from the judge to demo the house, get the house inspected for asbestos and lead, and if either are present, have it abated, demo the house, and have a lien on the house. Commissioners asked for a ballpark price on how much all that will cost before moving forward. The city manager was asked to get those figures to the council. Commissioners moving forward with bringing back the MLK building, which has sat vacant for many years. Again, they state it'll be under direction of the fire department, but also be able to use for public events. Total cost estimates to renovate and bring the building back to life around $109,000. It includes a new HVAC system. City Mayor Ralph Hickok said he'd like to donate the HVAC for the building, but Commissioner Tim Cockfield says he simply wanted to bid it out. Hickok said he was simply just trying to help the city of Jesup any way he could. Commissioners also ready to implement fees for the mobile food trucks that pop up in the city. Commission has yet to set the fee, and again, they asked the city manager to ask other communities what their fees are and bring them a proper fee the city can impose for setting up a food truck in the city of Jesup. Let's look at your city council meeting from Tuesday. We'll come back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes in the news. Governor Brian Kemp is expected to suspend the state sales tax on motor fuel for another month, which will extend the break through mid-September. Current tax break set to expire August 13th, but the governor expected to extend it once again with an announcement later this week. Republican Senate hopeful Herschel Walker says he will debate his Democratic incumbent opponent Raphael Warnock on October 14th in Savannah, Georgia. Walker says he wants to debate Warnock in Warnock's backyard of Savannah. Walker has long refused to commit to a debate, which has raised concerns from senior GOP officials that his reluctance to debate could hurt his chances among undecided voters in the Republican Party. Warnock launched a TV ad last month labeling Walker a coward. Walker again committing to one debate October 14th in Savannah. Warnock's camp wants 3 debates, but Walker is committed to just one at this time. Governor Kemp and his opponent, Stacey Abrams, have agreed to 2 debates, which will be televised statewide leading up to the race in November. American Red Cross blood drive set for Monday, August 15th at the Calvary Baptist Church Gymnasium between 1 and 6 p.m., sponsored by the Jesup Shriners Ladies Auxiliary. Again, there's an incentive. 3 lucky winners are going to win gas for a year, $6,000 value. And once you donate blood on that Monday, you'll be automatically entered for a chance to win the gas for a year. And they stated it'll be a $6,000 value, and they said there will be 3 lucky winners on Monday. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan's have a great day.